Indonesia, an archipelago stretched magnificently between the Indian and Pacific Oceans. This is a land where nature bestows mysterious beauty, yet imposes the harshest trials. The crimson of burning volcanoes, the deep green of tropical rainforests, the murky waters of mangrove rivers, all merge to form a grand landscape of wild contrast. Here, life is not a blessing but an endless war. Beneath damp leaves, in the mud, across the blazing golden grasslands, silent hunters wait in ambush. Every encounter is a gamble of survival, and in this vortex of life and death, only the most adaptable endure. On the parched islands, across cracked earth scorched by the sun, an ancient giant rules quietly, the Komodo dragon, for millions of years unchanged, the true sovereign of this land. It grows over 3 meters in length, weighing nearly 100 kilograms. Its rough scales are as tough as steel. Its tail strikes strong enough to topple a buffalo. But the real terror lies not in its muscles, but in its teeth. Within its jagged, serrated jaws hides a deadly arsenal, venom that halts blood clotting, mixed with countless lethal bacteria. A single bite delivers a slow but inescapable death sentence. Now, a water buffalo has strayed into the predator's realm. The Komodo, tongue flicking, tracks the scent of blood and sweat. Then suddenly it explodes forward. One strike is enough. Afterward, it simply waits. Venom and bacteria will finish what it began. The buffalo struggles in despair, but strength fades. Hours later, its giant body collapses. Life claimed by a smaller, far crueler being, the Komodo dragon, Indonesia's slow but certain executioner. Yet danger comes not only from prey. Among themselves, dragons too become rivals. As the breeding season arrives, males clash in brutal contests of power. On the red earth, two giants face each other, cold eyes locked, the air frozen in tension. Then, they charge tails and teeth as weapons. Only one emerges victorious. Only the strongest may claim the female. Mating is fierce, violent, leaving deep scars upon her body. Yet from this brutality, the cycle of new life begins. The female digs quietly, burying dozens of eggs. For months they lie dormant in the heated soil, until one day the dry earth begins to stir. The hatchlings emerge barely 30 centimeters long, fragile, defenseless. But their greatest threat is not outside predators, it is their own kin. Adults may devour them to satisfy hunger. Instinct drives the young upward into the treetops. There, hidden for years, they must wait. For a Komodo's life is a flight from danger, from the very moment of birth. If Komodos are the slow hand of death, others deliver swifter ends. In the kingdom of reptiles, terror is not confined to giants. In the shadows, smaller assassins lurk. Green pit vipers among branches, vipers beneath the leaf, and above all, the king cobra, silent bringers of instant death. The cobra is destruction in a heartbeat. Where the Komodo kills slowly, the cobra kills fast. Its venom powerful enough to bring down even a young elephant. Rising more than 5 meters, hood flared like a burning blade in the sun. It stands as monarch of swift demise. Yet in Indonesia's wild, these two powers may collide. The slow giant of overwhelming force and the swift embodiment of venom. When they meet, silence turns into storm. Across the dry grass, a Komodo advances. Before it, the cobra rises tall, unflinching. The air is heavy, the earth still. Only one ending awaits. Who will triumph in this duel of fate? The Komodo braces its colossal strike. The Cobra coils, muscles taut with lethal tension. Neither yields. The battlefield trembles with anticipation. All creatures hold their breath, sensing what is to come. This is no mere hunt, it is a war for dominance. One fights with time, venom and bacteria, the other with speed, a single decisive blow. The silence shatters, grass stirs, shadows twist. The battle of life and death begins. No retreat, no collapse yet. Tension peaks. Even nature seems to hold its breath. Such is Indonesia's wilderness, forever dramatic, forever merciless. Strength collides with speed. Life is tested without end. Whatever the outcome, one truth remains unchanged. To survive here is to fight without cease. Who will fate crown as victor? The earth stays silent, but the war of survival rages on.